Hi guys, Callum and Themis here, and today we're going to show you how to use the Carisma potato to make our version of a tuna niçoise salad. It's perfect for entertaining, it's perfect for the warmer weather. Let's get cracking.
It is a super simple dish. It looks a little bit more technical than what it is, so it's a little bit fancy for when you are entertaining. First thing you're going to do is take some potatoes, cut them into small, kind of even-sized pieces, and then we're just going to put them into some boiling water.
While the potatoes are cooking, I'm going to make a little dressing because whenever you cook potatoes and going to make, whether it's a potato salad, whether it's a niçoise like this, you want to dress them while they're hot so they suck up that flavour and become super, super delicious. So we're going to start off with, thanks mate, we're going to start off with some Dijon mustard, just a heaped teaspoon into a bowl. Going to go in with a pinch of salt, and I want 1 part red wine vinegar, so let's say, a tablespoon or so, to 2 parts olive oil.
That is going to be delicious. And you know what? You could even throw a few little chopped up anchovies in that as well, because that provides a bit of that saltiness and that'll coat those potatoes beautifully. Now, we're going to use our frying pan to cook the tuna as well. But we thought because we're going to have a frying pan to cook the tuna, we might pan fry our green beans as well. So all I'm going to do is top and tail my green beans before I add them into the pan. Cal, you're going to be on green bean duty. So a bit of extra virgin olive oil. Throw in some of these greens now as well. I'm going to throw in a couple of cloves of garlic, or maybe 3 or 4 or 5, however many you like. Don't be afraid of garlic. Add a bit of flavour nice and quickly into the dish. And this is a little bit different to a normal niçoise, isn't it?
It is. So I guess we're just trying to use the best possible local produce, and when you're doing that, you don't need to necessarily overdo the amount of ingredients you're using. A traditional niçoise can have a whole range of other ingredients in it as well, but this one's just going to be absolutely packed full of flavour. Garlic in, just a little pinch of salt as well. Give that a little toss around. I wish you could smell this. It is smelling delicious already. Right. Oh, these are for my dressing, are they, mate?
They are indeed. So let's get a few of those guys into there. By adding those lovely anchovies, it adds a depth of flavour and not just saltiness as well as some really important nutrition. At the end of the day, we're using these beautiful locally grown potatoes that are super healthy, but at the same time, we've got a lovely nutrient-rich salad here that we're making them a part of with our tuna as well as our anchovies. A lovely pescatarian summer spring salad.
Yeah, nice. Very good. And from here, we just need to start kind of bringing our salad ingredients together. So we've got lots of delicious stuff here. We've got our cos lettuce, our beautiful tomatoes here, some red onion. Let's get those prepped.
Absolutely. So now it's just going to be about taking these heirloom tomatoes and all little different shapes and sizes here as well. And this is where you can be a little bit fun in terms of your knife skills. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're not cooking our tomatoes. So if they are different sizes, it doesn't actually matter. So some of our heirloom guys here, that smells delicious.
Yeah, how good is this? All right, our green beans are bright green, they're crisp tender. That garlic has got nice and golden and caramelized as well. So we're gonna take this out now and pop it into the bowl with our dressing. And once the potatoes are tender, we're gonna add them to the same bowl. While the potatoes cool, we're gonna get the rest of our salad ready and cook the tuna. Can you chuck me the tuna, please, mate?
I certainly can. Beautiful. There you go. You don't want to overcook that beautiful piece of fish. Now, we've spoken about this, and we want every little element of the salad to play an equal part. And for me, the lettuce provides that lovely, crunchy, crisp texture. So what we're going to do is we're gonna leave it whole and just kind of put it in here. We'll drizzle over some dressing later on, and it'll suck it up into the lettuce. But just by putting it there, along with our tomatoes, it's gonna add a lovely texture and it's gonna be nice and vibrant on the plate. And we've also got those potatoes, right, that have been cooked and then cooled. And when we add them to the dish, they're gonna provide a lovely, slightly softer texture, but the starchiness that's gonna fill us up after we eat the dish. But more than that, it's gonna provide our stomach with what's called resistant starch, which is a really important type of fiber that's gonna help keep our guts nice and healthy.
Beautiful. A little bit of salt and pepper onto this beautiful local tuna here. You can see my pan's just starting to smoke, so it's nice and hot. Get a little sizzle. Beautiful. And with tuna like this, we want to have it really pink in the middle, and I mean super pink. I'm going to cook it for about 10 to 15 seconds on each side, take it out, slice it up, and that's all we need to do.
Lovely. Thin slices of onion now as well. Okay, not too much because it is raw, so just a few thin slices just over the top.
Yeah, and really important to break it up like Themis is as well, so you don't get any bigger chunks of that raw onion.
lovely. That's looking great.
Yeah, it's starting to look really fresh and vibrant and colourful already.
While that's chipping away, I'm also now going to throw in a few more of these anchovies too. Okay, excellent. And then a few capers for that sweet and salty kind of element as well. Tell you what, mate, it's already starting to come along.
Yeah, 100%.
And then a few of these olives too. Obviously, we're putting them in with the seeds. So if you are going to do that, please make sure you let whoever's eating it know that there are a few seeds still in there. And then a few of our chives for that lovely little bit of freshness at the end.
Beautiful. All right, we can combine our potatoes and green beans into our salad in just a moment as well. Give our tuna one final turn. Final 10 seconds, we can take it out, let it cool just for a second and slice it up. All right, the tuna's got some color on each side. Take it out.
That looks beautiful. Because tuna is such a lean cut of fish, you do not want to overcook it. It starts to flake apart.
100%. And I know that we've used tuna here, which is a pretty snazzy ingredient if you are trying to impress someone perhaps, but you know, a piece of any fish here would be really beautiful. You can even do like a chicken version.
And look at that, lovely and pink. And then it's exactly the way we want our tuna to be. A few slices of this, along with our beautiful potatoes and green beans, is going to turn our Nicoise salad into an absolute showstopper.
This really is one of those dishes that's only as good as the ingredients that go into it.
Absolutely. I think I absolutely love this because it really highlights how seasonal produce, quality produce comes together to produce a delicious meal, from our beautiful local tuna, our seasonal tomatoes, and obviously our lovely seasonal quality Australian potatoes.
Yeah, and I think this recipe shows how versatile potatoes are as well. I know everyone thinks of, you know, the classic mashed potato or gnocchi or roast spuds and that kind of thing, but using a dish like this really is a showstopper.
There you have it. This is our potato and tuna Nicoise salad, and it is a super delicious and nutritious dish as well. Using this beautiful local tuna here that we've just seared lightly, and those lovely low-carb Carisma potatoes as well, makes this an absolutely complete dish. And the best part is all these potatoes are available from your local Coles supermarkets. Check out for the Metallic Family Farm Carisma potato.